To another video here on the Midwest Option Hunt channel. We're going to be going over decoy setup, basically how I use my decoys for turkey hunting. But before we get in the video, if you guys haven't already, can you please like and subscribe to the YouTube channel? It helps us out, and ring that bell, and it'll tell you when we're posting more videos. And we got some good content coming up. We got a couple more turkey hunts from last year, and we're rolling right into this spring. We got like 9 days before turkey season opens up here in Ohio, and we had an awesome youth season. Mickey and Nate, they got out and got a couple kids their first birds, so that was awesome. So kind of going into the decoy setup, I got Avian X decoys. Right now I just have a Jake and a hen, and this is the quarter strut Jake, this is the breeder hen, and then I'm going to talk about our favorite. Nick actually built this a couple years ago, and we have killed some birds behind this Reaper now, and it has been absolutely phenomenal for us. But we're going to kind of go over that last. So the Jake, don't mind him, he's gotten beaten up over the past couple years, so he's kind of deflating a little bit. But like I said, this is the quarter strut Jake. I guess Avian kind of went with a smaller build for the Avian X Jake decoy, at least in this one. And I'll tell you what, I have had, I don't know, a lot of turkeys come in and beat this Jake up. And I kind of compare him with the breeder hen, and usually I won't even use the stake for the breeder hen. I'll just kind of paint the picture that this hen is getting bred in the decoy spread, just because I guess it pisses off the gobblers more, you know, and they're more likely to come into your spread. So most likely when I'm turkey hunting, you don't always have a chance to set up your decoys. Like, we're running gun hunters, sometimes we'll sit in the blinds depending on weather and stuff like that, but sometimes you don't have a chance to set up the decoys, which that's fine. I'm not saying just because you had decoys out every hunt you're going to kill a turkey, or you're not going to kill a turkey. The way that I see it is it paints a picture for those birds. I mean, you could get hens coming into your decoy spread, you know, Jakes. With the more turkeys that you could get into your spread, the better, I always think. But as soon as those toms, as soon as you paint a picture for the toms, as far as like a breeding Jake, or a Jake breeding a hen, that, I mean, it pisses them off right away. They don't like it. They come running in, beating up on the Jake. And I mean, we've had some amazing hunts of that happening. So, but kind of going back, like I was saying, you don't always have time to set up the decoys. And that's okay, but you better make sure that you are going to be set up in a position to where if that bird comes in and he's not in shotgun range, but it's open out in front of him and he could see that there's no hen, then that bird's going to leave more times than not. But if you get into some kind of thick in between you and the bird, like say you make a locate call and the bird's coming and it's thick in between you, that bird is going to have to come through that thicket to see where you're at, where that hen is that's calling, and then you'll be able to shoot him. And that's if you don't have decoys out. If you have decoys, you know, it's going to show he's more apt to come into that setup. With the Jake, the color, the Avian X has done a great job on the color of the decoys. I'm probably going to be getting a couple new decoys here. I think they came out with the HDRs, and I know Dawson, he has a laydown hen of that, and the next upgrade of Jake of this. So, and we've done some hunts over those two, and have worked out great. But yeah, as far as the Jake goes, I mean, we have had unbelievable hunts sitting over him. You know, rain day hunts, you know, bluebird day hunts. He really shines out in the field. Like, he looks really, really good. All right, so for the reaping decoy, I believe it's been like two birds we have killed behind us now. Nick has killed both, and I've been lucky enough to film for him behind the decoy on those 2 hunts. But we were just talking to somebody that messaged us on Instagram the other day talking about the build of this reaper. Nick has done a build, and that video is back on our YouTube channel, so you guys can go check that out. But me and him were talking, we might do another build. I know I'm going to build a reaper this year, so we're just going to try to improve a little bit for what we can. But other than what this is, I mean, you get behind this thing and you're crouching, I mean, it hides you. And it's gonna hide the hunter and the cameraman. And Nick's done a really good job keeping these wings and the tail fan kind of separate, because all you gotta do is peek out and you can see where the birds are coming. But that's why I'm such a fan of it. The back end of the plywood here, has a handle for you to hold on to with a stake. And then if you noticed, Nick painted the head white on this old decoy. White indicates birds ready to breed. Out last spring, we got in a situation, it was a wide open area on public land, and there was 2 toms and a hen out in the middle of this field. And we got behind this reaping decoy, and we painted that picture that I was talking about. Painted that picture that those two gobblers, as soon as we got in their bubble, they did not like it. That white head indicated that we were ready to breed, and they came in on a rope, charging right at us, and Nick killed them at like 15 yards. Pulled them off the hen. So that was like the ultimate reap for me right there. I mean, Nick, you'll see in the video, we'll be posting that here soon too. But it was just an absolute beautiful hunt. So yeah, that's about it. One other thing I would like to talk about though is spacing in your decoy spread. Like I said, I try to paint a picture of the Jake breeding the hen, which, you know, I'll set the hen on the ground, the Jake up on top of her. But also, so say you're gonna be, you're hunting with a buddy, he wants to use his decoys, and you got 3 or 4 decoys out in front of you. Spacing is important because you want enough space in between your decoys for that tom to come in, strut around in your spread, beat up on a Drake, try to breed a hen decoy, whatever. You want to try to make that bird have enough room to come into your spread, or either, because if not, I mean, he's going to skirt around the outside of it, which honestly still should be close enough for shotgun. But I mean, because I only put my decoys out at like maybe 20 yards, so I like them close. But yeah, that's really about it. Nick's gonna go through and, hey, God bless you. God bless you. You okay? Nick's gonna go through and we're gonna break down this reaper a little bit for you guys. Just kind of show the components that he did there, that he used to build this. So it's a heck of a reaper build. So you guys will check it out here. We'll show you all the components to it.
All right, guys. As Ryan said, we're just going to do a quick breakdown. We've received some questions about this reaper decoy and kind of the components that went into building it. Real wings, obviously, real tail. Basically just cut the front off of an old strutter decoy that was really big and bulky. And that's where I got the head, chest, and it's actually a real beard on there, and it looks all ratty, but didn't seem to make a difference to our birds last year. Orange for safety. I've got these components here where the wings attach. It's basically all PVC, and it friction fits just like that. So this all breaks down. It fits into a bag that fits into my turkey vest, so I can pretty much take it anywhere. I can put it together within a minute and have it ready to go, which we've had to do on occasion. But the main thing that I wanted to discuss was just the components. I took a gate handle to attach to the board. It also allows you to grab on the handle, but it fits nicely here to my stake. So it all kind of stays together. It freestands if you want it to. And the adjustability of this is really nice. Again, these PVC pieces are threaded, so you can turn them, adjust the angle. The wings even will adjust like this to, whatever suits your situation the best. The tail comes out. It's just a friction fit. Obviously, this tail is beat up pretty good. And then the front of this decoy allows for a camera mount. Usually it goes right here. But I'll run a camera right between the turkey tail fan like that, facing forward, so you can imagine the shots you can get shooting through the tail fan like that. So that's basically a quick breakdown of it. I'll do a parts list. We'll drop them in the description of the video of the exact components that I used. But this was just a prototype when I built it the first year, and I've just been tweaking it since. It's definitely not the only way to do it, but I think Ryan would agree we've had some pretty good success with it. So thanks for joining us today. Make sure you hit that subscribe button for us. We really appreciate your support. We've got some more strategy related videos and some awesome turkey kills from last year coming up. So hit that subscribe button, hit that notification button, and please keep tuning in. We appreciate your support. Thanks, guys.